PGA Tour Q School, this is Go Island. I'm Ruth Harris, you're watching Go Island. We're on location today at Crown Isle where they are ramping up for the PGA Tour Canada Q School. They have over 130 golfers that are going to be here all next week competing for 18 spots. It's going to be highly competitive and the golf is going to be spectacular. Later in the show, we're going to have interviews with the Director of Golf and the Director of Operations here at Crown Isle. But coming up first, we're going to have a look at this from the Comox Valley. I'm Ruth Harris, and I'm having to whisper because we're watching two of the players get ready for next week's tournament. And it's really important when you're on the golf course that you just have to whisper and keep it really quiet so as not to disturb their concentration when they're teeing up their shot, especially for the putting, because that takes a lot of concentration. The tournament is happening all next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's going to be highly competitive. It's for the PGA Tour Canada. There are 18 spots available and 132 golfers competing for those 18 spots. It's going to be awesome to watch. So if you love golf, you definitely want to come down and watch anytime next week here at Crown Isle. Let's have a look. So close. Right now, we're going to head to Campbell River to have a look at this. I'm Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. Joining me is Ron Wall, who is the operations manager here at Crown Isle. Now, how many years have you been here at Crown Isle?
I think it's pushing on 12, maybe 13 years so far. It's been a while.
And how many years has this tournament taken place here?
This is the second year for the PGA Tour Canada qualifying school that we've had it here. Last year was the first trial period, and so this year we got it back again for the second time.
Excellent.
We're looking at trying to, try to have them back on a regular basis, actually, is what we're aiming to do. So
awesome.
We're trying to showcase the course and the valley as part of having the venue here going forward.
This is definitely a big golf town. So.
Yes, very much so, very much so.
Now, for the tournament, are you going to have spectators available to come in?
Yes, spectators are welcome.
All right,
the course is open. Just don't allow golf carts out on the course while the players are out on the course.
Okay.
But spectators are more than welcome. We're going to have the top players from around the world looking to get their card, for the Canadian Tour.
Yep.
So there's going to be some really, really good golf. Really encourage spectators to come out and either root for your favorite player or just see the young and upcoming professionals who are going to be seen on tour over the next little while.
Now, something of this stature, what's the economic benefit obviously for Crown Isle, but also for the whole of the Comox Valley?
Yeah, it's a benefit for the whole valley in the sense that there's 132 players playing in the event, 132 professionals.
Yeah.
They come with, obviously, some of them will have caddies, they'll have their families that come to watch. People that follow them around will be coming to the valley. Spectators coming from over the island, off the island, coming in to watch the tournament. So not only does it, obviously we get players staying here, but players staying at the Holiday Inn, the Best Western, the other properties in the valley. They're eating, obviously, here at the other properties as well, shopping, just spending the entire week here in the valley. Yeah. So it does bring a lot of economic value to the valley. It's a truly beneficial, and it brings a lot of exposure from other people who normally wouldn't come to the valley.
Right.
So these
professionals. And they come here and they go, wow, you guys have been keeping this a secret?
Exactly. I have to admit, there is quite a surprise when people come here and they say, like, I didn't realize this was here.
Right.
And part of the benefit of it being here is to spread that word so that it does, people tell two people who tell two people, and next thing you know, it spreads around. So yeah, very much so.
Now, what are you personally most excited about next week?
Personally, watching some of these young players. I play golf a little bit, not as much as I would like, but obviously busy doing other things.
Yes.
But just watching how they hit the ball, like it's amazing to watch young players and their swing, the distances they get on the ball,
Yeah.
the technology they use. It's amazing. It's awe-inspiring for an amateur to stand there and watch these young guys hit that ball. It's amazing. And
Awesome.
it truly is. I'm really looking forward to it.
Good. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I know you're absolutely swamped with all of this happening.
Yes.
And we're going to take a short break, but stay right where you are. We've got the Director of Golf coming up next. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. All next week, the PGA Tour Canada is going to have their qualifying round here. I guess it's called Q School. Gord schooled me on that earlier. There's going to be 132 players vying for just 18 spots. So all of the Canadian golf media are going to descend on the Comox Valley to cover this competition and show off this absolutely beautiful landscape here at Crown Isle. So, and you can come and watch. They are welcoming spectators here at Crown Isle to come out and walk the course with the players. It's going to be an incredible competition. So right now we're going to have this story from Powell River, but we'll be right back. Go Island is on location today at Crown Isle, where the putting is good today. There's no rain yet. And joining me now is the Director of Golf, Rod Perito. Now, Rod, how many years have you been in this position?
I've been here for 3 years now, going into my 4th season.
Awesome. So last year, of course, you had the first testing year for the qualifying round, and now this year they're back for a full week.
Yep.
How excited are you?
Oh, I'm very excited. There's some incredibly talented players from all around the world who are here for the opportunity to play on the Canadian PGA Tour. So it's going to be a fun week.
So for those of us not initiated in the world of golf, can you explain what that means?
Basically what they're playing for is an opportunity to play on the PGA Tour Canada.
Okay.
And it's a stepping stone to the bigger tours.
Okay.
So
what tour would be after the Tour of Canada?
the top
Next
5,
time.
if you finish in the top 5 for the PGA Tour Canada for 2015, you become a member of the web.com tour,
Okay.
which is just one step below the PGA Tour,
Oh.
which is the big show, which,
Wow.
that's where the best players in the world are playing.
So we're only 2 steps away from the show.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's right. Yep.
That's very interesting. So we're talking some really serious level golfers that are going to be here.
Certainly.
Okay, and you
Yes.
said some of them have started to arrive this weekend. And when does the tournament start?
The competition is Tuesday through Friday.
Okay,
So May 5th through 8th, they have an official practice round on Monday.
okay. And can spectators come out and watch the practice round as
They're
well?
more than welcome to come out
Okay.
for all 4 rounds plus the Monday practice round.
Okay.
Certainly.
But there's no carts that'll be allowed on the course while the players are out, but they can walk the course. And
Correct. It's
watch.
strictly walking.
Okay.
Yeah, carts would be a little bit of a distraction, and they are playing for quite a bit.
Serious.
I mean, their careers are at stake here, basically. So
So what's the age group we're talking here?
there's
Would there
You know,
be any
some-
as young as 16?
there's no juniors. I would
Okay.
say there's about 19, 20-year-olds starting, and then up to, I would say, mid-30s.
Okay,
So that's about the age range for the competitors this coming week.
awesome. Now, on the Canadian tour, is there money involved in that? Like
There
in
is,
the prize money?
For this week's competition, no, but once you get on the Canadian Tour, there is prize money for
Okay.
each event.
All right.
Yep,
And
and-
so, do you have any idea what sort of that level of prize money is for the Canadian Tour? It's not millions like you see on the PGA.
it's nothing
but
like the
it's-
PGA Tour, but
Right.
It's a sizable purse. It's
Is it?
it's
Okay.
probably a $50,000-$60,000 purse.
Oh,
and,
okay.
and to be honest, I mean, you're not on the PGA Tour of Canada to make a living. You're basically there to work your way to the web.com tour, which is where you would make some pretty good money.
So you could actually make a living on the web.com tour.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting. So not only are they going to be here playing, it's competitive, like fierce competitive.
It's
Like
very
these guys are
competitive.
going to be fighting for their, like you said, fighting for their careers,
Certainly.
to launch their careers.
Well, there's 132 players and there's only 18
Wow.
spots.
Oh,
So, yep. they're gonna have to play hard and grind over every putt. And
Now, what are you most excited about?
just seeing the talented players here,
Okay.
and just seeing how they focus on each shot, and how they just navigate their way around the course. It's so much different than even myself as a club pro. I don't spend a whole lot of time over a shot, but I don't make my living swinging a club either. But
Right.
and of course our members are just enamored with the level of play that.
How many members do you have now?
We have about
Kinda-
500 members here.
Oh, okay. It's substantial.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. Well, congratulations to Crown Isle and to yourself for bringing this tournament in again. I'm sure the
Yeah.
young golfers are just going to be over the moon being able to watch this level of
Oh,
play
certainly. Yep.
locally instead of on a big screen TV.
For
So
sure,
this
and they'll
is
learn
awesome.
a lot too.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
We're going to take a short break, but stay right where you are. Holy Toledo. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We are on location here at Crown Isle, and we're just watching a couple of the guys who are going to be competing for spots next week. And man, is that power. It's pretty incredible to see it in person. It's one thing when you see it on TV on your big screen, but to see it in person, amazing. And we here in the Comox Valley, you can see it in person all next week. Monday through Friday, it's going to be an amazing tournament. Crown Isle and the Comox Valley is going to be hopping because we've got 132 players, we've got their caddies, we've got all their families, we've got the other people that follow them on the tour, we've got all the media coming to town that are going to cover the PGA Tour Canada, Q School is what it's called. And we just watched a couple of young ones tee off from I guess this is the 11th tee or 12th tee, 13th actually, 13th hole here at Crown Isle. Amazing. And you get to come and see this in person here at Crown Isle in the Comox Valley. Pretty amazing. Right now we're going to have a look at this story, but we will be right back. Thanks so much for watching Go Island today on Shaw TV's Channel 4. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We've been on location here at Crown Isle checking out the PGA Tour Canada Q School, which begins officially on Monday. But some of the golfers have arrived and they're starting to check out the course, like the young guy in behind me who's putting. So it's going to be a huge competition. If you love golf, this is where you want to be all next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, in terms of other events happening this weekend, please check out all of the calendars in Campbell River, Comox Valley, and Powell River. And don't forget, in the Comox Valley, on Saturday, great big garage sale over at Vanier for the Explore program. And on Sunday is the Touch a Truck event at the Comox Valley Exhibition Grounds. And be sure to check out the event calendars for Powell River and Campbell River because they are chock full of things to do this weekend, rain or shine. So have a great weekend and we'll see you next week.